Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn. I am your host, MeleeWizard, and we are here in Passage. And we've just brought the forge back to life, but apparently there's still more to be done with it. Potion? Oh, it's a full heal. Nice. Go ahead and sell off this stuff that I know I ain't gonna use. Like the Sacred Feather, I'm probably never going to use. Just consolidate my herbs into one spot, I guess. I'm gonna keep the side grenade just for the heck of it. Well, armor first. Okay. Metal liquefies more easily at this altitude? Okay. So... Not sure if this will do anything in the here and now, but it's worth a shot. And if nothing else, if it saves me having done this, it means I don't have to do it later. Oh, okay. Alright then. Okay, so... I guess until I get things all fully up and running, I won't be able to do a heck of a lot. Alright. This is our treasure vault. I don't let so much as a mouse go through without say so from Bug. Okay. Yeah, I see treasure. I want the treasure, but I'll worry about that later, I guess. What do we got down here? One of the Zol miners once stepped off the edge of the platform above Passage. He'd heard of the old stories about a cloud passage that went to Craggy Peak. So you had man-beasts who live across the clouds. Oh. Wait, had I been here? I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, I had been here. This was how I came in, I believe. If nothing else, I also saw the treasure chest was something I'd already gotten. At least that's a quick way out. Good to know. So that's the church. Or, yeah, the reviving and such. The clouds of Passage. Even if I don't actually use the herbs for much, they're nice to have. The Zol below the clouds. How can Zol look like rock, but be lighter than air and even drift like the clouds? In ancient times, Zol was mined from the earth all throughout Elge, and it was used in many wondrous constructions. The alchemy machines. The ancients were known to create immensely powerful machines that drew upon elemental energy. These machines were meant to benefit civilization and improve people's lives, but most alchemy machines no longer work. And down here is the inn. Anyone here? Yep. Ancient languages. Sad to say, but very few people alive today know how to decipher any ancient languages. Words are often the only portal into long-dead worlds, so ancient tablets are like windows closed to us forever. Which is a shame, but, you know. Ayuthe. Right. Yeah, here we are. Sun Saga 3. I hadn't even read Sun Saga 2. Or when I tried to, I wasn't in a spot where I could actually do it, I guess. Please, everyone, I must have your attention. We have special visitors to our meeting, the children of the Warriors of Vale. They have just arrived in Passage. They've used their great synergy powers to restart the Alchemy Forge. Well, not completely, but it's better than it was. Settle down. Our forge has been restarted, but it's not functional. We need a crucial item. What we need is the soul mask from the Ouroboros Labyrinth. Do they know where that is? Oh, yup. Yeah, they do. They do. Oh, do you? Calm down, everyone. The children of the Warriors of Vale will fetch it for us, so please, answer their questions. These elders possess great wisdom. You may find something vital for your journey in their thoughts. Okay. to the Ouroboros puzzles. The ancient Ayutthaya people, then part of the Xathi, helped build a labyrinth. So aside from the ancient Neox, the Ayutthaya people must hold the secrets of surviving it. Makes me think I should probably be going to Ayutthaya. King Wo had that place built upon ancient ruins. He has raised himself high by disrespecting the past. Yeah, it's just a matter of what else we'll be coming face to face with. Is Bagi. This young man helps his grandfather, Bago, look after Passage. He lost his parents at an early age and has since devoted himself to serving the people of Passage. Yeah, that's kind of what we're after. Oh, really? His name is Amidi. He leads a pretty privileged life in Ayutthaya. As you could say, he's their golden child. Amidi, this nephew to King Pythos, is the Prince of Ayutthaya. He is also a good friend to Bagi from Passage. No. Alright. There we go. I was hoping we were going to have to go find it. Before I give this to you, I've got to tell you the latest news from Ayutthaya. King Wo of Kaojo wants to take over Ayutthaya. In fact, he's got the main castle surrounded by troops. Don't worry, King Wo's soldiers can't possibly succeed. The people of Ayutthaya have hidden deep under the castle grounds where Kaojo can't find them. There is a gate into this hidden city, but I hear that Kaojo's generals cannot open it. No one can. So if you want to get inside Ayutthaya, you'll need this. The tree flute. This flute is the secret to getting into the castle, but it still won't be easy. You'll need to get past the generals to reach the inner Ayutthaya courtyard. There you'll find a strange and ancient tree. Walk up to it, then play this flute. That tree is your only way into Ayutthaya. Once you get inside, find Amidi. Oh, I bet our Zold transport might be working now that you've powered up the forge. That's the fast way down to the bottom of them. Yep, okay. Yep, I had already found that. Alright. We have a goal. I can get into it there from here. I was hoping it was it up here? No, I got myself turned around. Or just going the wrong way in general. What happened if I try to go this way? Right, and there's the Martian, which I apparently can't do much with because it's not in my notes yet. There we go. Okay. Thankfully, having been through here once already, looks like you'll just go through the whole trip all at once. Good. So, Kaojo to the east. Apparently, there is a djinn in the overworlds near Kaojo. Says it's in the forest to the west of it. There it is. Gotta show off Ragnarok. Nice. And down you go. All right. Good. And this is why I have these notes, because if not, I would never know about these ones out in the overworld. Ether. This spirit embodies the winds at the highest altitudes and is found in western Kaojo. Allies find Ether's presence calming, even in the midst of battle. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, what do we got here? Kaojo to the northeast. Ayutthaya to the southwest. My notes regarding the Jin has one in Kaojo that apparently I can get to right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that first. Oh, jeez. Vorpal Slash hit 2 targets? Dang. Alright, let's see what we can find here in Kaojo. Eternal Life in Angara, Volume 1. The former Sanan ruler, Emperor Ko, sought the secret of eternal life before he met his end. Emperor Ko, this warmongering tyrant, was once Emperor of Sana and known as the Dread Emperor for his aggressive expansionism. On his death, a civil war in Sana eventually crowned Unan as the new emperor, bringing much-needed peace to the region. King Wo, always trying to live up to Ko's example, now seeks the same. For why shouldn't military geniuses live forever? It is said that a ruler named Babi, who once ruled the city called Tolbi, I remember him, knew the secret of eternal life but took it to his grave. Yeah, I remember him. The long history of Sana. Though the ambitious Emperor Ko founded Sana, the people of Sana have a longer history. Sana. This country makes up the eastern part of the LJ region. It used to be a fearsome and aggressive colonial power. Legend says that the Sanans lived even as far back as the ancient times, when they were allied with the ancient peoples. The Sanan people have spread from their homeland Sana throughout much of Angara, including Kaojo and Morgul. Their original country has been both an aggressor and a peacekeeper throughout the history of Angara. In fact, the endless wall that stretches across part of Angara is said to have been built in this golden age. This massive ancient edifice divides LJ and Morgul. Its origin and purpose are largely unknown. Okay. The might of Kutsung and Kuembra. Okay. This older of the two Kaocho generals is renowned for his combat skills. He is the master of the Dragon Spark attack. Kutsung is fairly reasonable, unlike his co-general and brother Kuembra. Kuembra, this younger of the two Kaocho generals, is celebrated for his swordsmanship. He is master of the Zealous Fury attack. Kuembra is brash and temperamental, unlike his congenial and his co-general and brother Kutsung. The generals in Woe's army are respected by those of Kaocho, even Sana itself. They're both terrifying in battle, but some say their actual field tactics are lacking. But who would dare sully their honor? Eternal Life in Angara Volume 2. In the southeast part of Angara was once a pilgrimage site known as Fuchin Temple. Was? Its master monk was Nyunpa, and it was said he learned the secret of eternal life. Unfortunately, it involved enlightenment. But the deeply insightful people of Kaocho reject such silliness, and so King Woe seeks elsewhere for eternal life. So I saw the treasure. Oh wait, lily pad. There we go. San Andres. Slightly less. And I can use it to reduce enemy attacks, but yeah. I know somebody can get some better use out of this. Yeah, honestly, you need the agility. And you also need the defense. So, there we go. Elixir. Oh dear. Haha. Oh, and there's 2 Jin in here. My notes only refer to a Venus one, so I guess I can't get to the Mars one for now. Alright, so how do I get to you? Hopefully by the time I reach Sana, I'll remember that. Emperor Unan. This wise and educated monarch rules Sana from the capital of Tonfan. He succeeded the warlike Emperor Ko after a bloody civil war, uniting and bringing peace to his war-torn country. The Emperor was too busy dealing with King Woe, so he didn't have time to put down a revolution that flared up in Morgul. Any Sanans living in Morgul had to run for their lives. Oh dear. Okay, now it's just a matter of... anything in the shops to get. Shield's an improvement. Gloves are an improvement. Wooden cap is an improvement. Fortunately, the weapons are not, but that's fine. So, I had already read that one. Ooh, that's an improvement. And only you can use that. I'll worry about the armor first. And wooden cap, that's something for everyone. There we go. Defense has improved. Tea shop closed, okay. When the Emperor of Sana passed away, King Wo marched back to our homeland to try to seize command. He failed to take it from Emperor Unan. A scholar of all people. Well, I mean, I guess Unan Pai just had better tactics. Sometimes knowing how to use your resources properly is better than simply having more of it. Is there anything? So there's a cave there, which I can't seem to do much with at the moment. But this might be a way of getting to that Venus gem that I saw earlier. Ha! Steel. This love spirit is first found in Kaojo. Steel's attack is a vitality-stealing kiss that leaves enemies wanting more. Fortunately, well, I'll put that on standby. Just until I get another Mercury for Reef. I'm curious about what that cave is there. Let's see if there's something there that I can do at the moment, or not. Huh. Okay. Alright. Interesting, but not much I can do with right now. Alright, and I think that is going to end it off for today. I'm gonna check, I guess I'll talk to these couple other people here. Because, talking to everyone, you never know what you might come across. Like, the item I got from that one grandmother. Anyway, join me next time when I see what's going on up here. See if I have any hints towards Ouroboros, assuming anyone here even knows about it. And then, I guess, from here, I'll head off to Ayutthaya and see what I can find there. So, until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.